Hi friends, so today we are going to show you a few tips about how to check whether your budgie is sick or not. So the first criteria is observing your bird's behavior. Try to play with your budgie. If your budgie doesn't seem interested in any of its toys and isn't interested in playing with you, this could be a sign that your bird isn't feeling its best, especially if it's normally active and playful. If your budgie bites you when you stick out your finger or attempt to play with it, this is another sign that it might be sick. Budgies don't usually bite, but if they are sick, they may bite because they are scared or in pain. Number 2, listen for changes in vocalization. Budgies are normally fairly talkative. However, changes in the way your bird normally vocalizes may signal that it's ill or stressed. Screaming or screeches may be a sign that your bird is in pain. On the other hand, if your budgie stops vocalizing as much as it normally did, that could also be a sign that your budgie is ill. Number 3. Monitor your budgie's eating. If your budgie is sick, it likely won't eat. A decreased appetite is a common sign of medical problem. If your budgie isn't eating, it will start to lose weight, which can cause additional health problems and put a lot of stress on your bird. Distinguish eaten seed from edible seed in your bird's food dish. Hulls can be mistaken for whole seeds, so it may look like your bird has plenty of food when in fact it has none. Number 4. See how long your budgie remains silent and motionless. A healthy budgie is seldom stationary when it is awake. If your bird sits still and quiet for long periods of time, this may be a sign that it isn't feeling well, because budgies are prey animals. If they are sick, they instinctively avoid attracting attention. They know that predators will go after birds that are sick and weak. If your budgie is keeping on itself and trying to avoid attention, it likely isn't feeling well. Number 5. Check for changes in poaching behavior. Budgies are creatures of habitat and may have a favorite perch that they like to use. They also tend to perch higher up in the cage. If your budgie is hanging out on the floor of the cage, it's likely ill. If you have several birds, one who is sick will typically want to isolate itself from the others. This often involves hiding on the ground where the other birds won't bother it. Number 6. Move well away from the cage to observe your bird. Because budgies are prey animals, they may try to act normal and disguise their true weakness if you're nearby and they know you're watching them. This is a survival instinct because predators target weak prey. You may notice more strange behavior if you put some distance between yourself and the bird cage, or sit where the bird won't be aware of your presence. So the second method is to identify the physical changes. Notice how your budgie puffs up its feathers. A healthy budgie will puff up its feathers to get warm or as to way to relax before going to sleep. However, if your budgie puffs up its feathers will awake and stays that way for a longer period of time, it may also be sick. Check the ambient air temperature in and around the cage as well. The temperature should be between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 2. Look for poorly pruned feathers. Look for feathers that are ragged or greasy looking. Since proper grooming of feathers is essential for a bird's survival in the world, poor grooming is a strong sign that your budgie is sick. If there are faces sticking to your budgie's wearing feathers, that can also be a good sign that your budgie is under the weather. Number 3. Check if your budgie's nose is abnormally wet or crusted over. Your budgie's nose is just above the widest part of its bill. Normally it should be dry and clear. If you notice discharge or wetness around the nose, or if dried moisture has crusted around it, that's a sign that your budgie has respiratory problems. Occasional sneezing is normal in budgies, just as it is in people. But if your budgie is sneezing consistently or its nose is always moist, your bird is probably sick. Number 4. Examine the color and consistency of your budgie's droppings. Loose or runny droppings can be a sign that your budgie is sick. Lumpy droppings with undigested food also signal that your budgie's digestive system isn't working properly. If the color or consistency of your budgie droppings has changed, take a sample with you to the vet for further analysis. If you have several birds, you may need to isolate the bird from others.
If you are new to this channel, then please like, share and subscribe for more interesting videos.